Things just took a major turn for the Atlanta Hawks. There are rumors swirling that the end of an era may be on the horizon, and the Atlanta Hawks could be a team poised to pounce on the opportunity. Two guys that wanted to play with each other could be swapped for each other. Welcome back to Hawks Digest, everyone. I am Chris Tipmore. Go ahead and leave those shoes by the door as you get ready for what's in store in this particular report, as there are rumors again swirling that the end of an era is on the horizon with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I'm definitely about to get into it. But before I do, I got to give a shout out to you. Thank you, everybody who is subscribed to Hawks Digest. Man, I can't believe we are reaching a new horizon, getting closer to 2,900 subs, and we're also reaching a new audience. So with that being said, we have to have guys that are coming in here wanting to be a part of the Hawks Digest media family. But just like that 39% that you see, they are already bought in and are part of the Hawks Digest family. We just need that 60% now to start hitting that subscribe button on your way in or on your way out. Just being a part of the Hawks Digest family and getting that new. Well, all right now, y'all. Again, major report going on. Bleacher Report has released a list of different trade packages that could be summed up around Giannis Antetokounmpo. But how did we get here? Well, Shams dropped a major bombshell on December the 3rd, saying that Giannis Antetokounmpo and his agent has said they started conversations with the Milwaukee Bucks and two-time MVP that possibly he could play elsewhere, and trying to figure out the best fits, of course, the best packages, and whether it would be staying put or going elsewhere. Regardless, a resolution is expected in the coming weeks. A resolution is expected in the coming weeks. I think that is something to really harp on, and that's a big statement right there, because what he is being told is a decision, regardless whether he's staying or going, it's going to come soon. And of course, the Atlanta Hawks, like I said, in the offseason, we were rumored, surrounding. I done videos. Walter's done videos. So we've talked about this once before. The trade packages were different. And right here, the trade package is different again. And I'm going to bring it up for you guys. And I'm going to put it on the big screen for you. So this is the trade package scenario for our Atlanta Hawks doing business with the Milwaukee Bucks. And of course, we're going to start with the Atlanta Hawks, the good guys. We of course get Giannis and Giannis Antetokounmpo. We get both of the brothers. It's a package deal. As we already know with Giannis, he always wants his brother to be around. That is really like the package deal. Seriously, you're going to have to take on Giannis. So Hawks take on the Antetokounmpo brothers. Milwaukee Bucks would receive Trae Young, Zaccharie Risacher, a 2026 first-round pick via New Orleans or Milwaukee, so they possibly would get their pick back, or New Orleans pick. Also, we're going to give them a 2028 first-round pick, and we're going to give them a 2030 first-round pick. And in return, I mean, you get off of Trae Young. You give him to Milwaukee, and you possibly can, just move forward with Giannis and his contract. But you also lose Zaccharie Risacher. You give up you give up 3 first rounders. Let's go ahead and call it what it is. And you're getting pretty much Giannis. I wouldn't even really include the Giannis. To be respectfully, what am I getting? So some forward play, some depth, I suppose. I understand that. But guys, let me know if you guys are feeling this particular trade, because, all right, let's talk about some pros and cons here, and let's talk about what you're getting with Giannis. So in 29 minutes, nearly 30, Giannis is averaging nearly 29 points, 28.9, giving you 10 rebounds, so he obviously a walking double-double. And the assist totals are up a little bit too. Of course, Giannis has the ball in his hand a little bit more and is facilitating with the offense. So 6.1 assists. You also see that his 3-point percentage is actually 43% for right now, 63% from the field. So you know what you're getting with Giannis, this two-time MVP. This guy is a difference maker. This guy is somebody that can change anybody's franchise. Now, it is rumored that he is wanting to play in New York. And if he wants to play in New York, that's a different scenario on what you're getting. But going back to this trade scenario, okay, you look at it like this. If you do get Giannis, you're looking at Jalen Johnson, who, remember, in previous trade scenarios, he was included. Now, he's not included. Trae Young is instead. So with that being said, you're having Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's your 2, 3, and 4 right there. Most likely, I'm looking at Nickeil Alexander-Walker solidifying that starting role. And you're also going to look at Kristaps Porzingis when healthy. He would be your 5. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. The size and the length on defense and on offense would be something else. Again, you got JJ. He'll be sliding down to the 3. I'm expecting Dyson to still be at the 2. Nickeil again at the 1. Giannis at the 4. So that lineup does sound really crazy. I'm not going to lie to you guys. That lineup produces. That lineup gets out in transition. Now, the only problem is in half court sets, like how would they be able to obviously navigate who's going to be the primary ball handler? Will Giannis be able to come into what the Hawks are doing with keeping the ball moving? Because that would be like the goal. Giannis is going to have his opportunities, but remember, getting rid of Trae and Zach, you do lose some shooting. I mean, because Giannis is, I understand like 43% from the 3, but still, Giannis is not necessarily just that deep threat from behind the arc. Neither is Giannis. So again, you're losing Zach and Trae. You're losing ball handling. You're losing tempo. You're losing shooting. You're losing development with Zaccharie Risacher, even though I know some Hawk fans are already out on Zaccharie Risacher, especially with his recent performance. Zach has been struggling recently. So again, I feel like a part of that has to do with some of the way of how the Hawks are operating right now as well. He's still getting the ball, but he's not really getting the ball. So honestly, I understand like right now he's having a struggle, but I'm still not out on Zaccharie Risacher. I don't think I've seen enough to be feeling like he's warranted, okay, I'm just going to throw this guy away. I think I've seen enough to saying, hey man, this guy has potential. And right now he's just in a rough patch. So again, I will love that lineup. That lineup is crazy. Again, Nall, Giannis, JJ, Dyson, KP. But guess what, guys? And I'm going to tell you, for me, why I really say no to this trade. Regardless, whether if it's Giannis or Trae. Now, you're going to have to deal with the contract regardless. Giannis' contract is up in about another year or so. So you're going to be set at the same table that you're looking at with Trae Young. Giannis already is making about 57 mil this season compared to Trae's 48. So you're looking at it like, what are you going to extend Giannis, who is going to be on the other side of 30 by the end of his contract? He is a finished product. So is Trae Young. I hear what you're saying, and I understand. Yes, you want to pay more for Giannis because you can get more with Giannis than you possibly can out of Trae, especially on the defensive end. I get it. But again, my point is you're going to be right at the table regardless. So it's what player do you want to keep, Giannis, or do you want to keep Trae? I say you keep Trae because you can have Nall go back to the bench and be on the second unit going against lesser talent and still doing the things that he's doing right now. You also can solidify that point guard role because think about the Hawks bench. It would be Keaton Wallace, Luke Kennard, Vit Krejci, Mo G, also sprinkle in some Asa Newell, which I would like that. But also, you got to think about Onyeka Okongwu. Now, the reason why I don't like that lineup, because you got Keaton Wallace, who is decent, but let's just keep it real. We are waiting for Trae Young to come back for the point guard role. Let's just keep it just at the point guard role. Trae Young is a better point guard than Keaton Wallace. We know that. And also, you think about Luke Kennard, Vit Krejci. Yes, they are shooters. They have to get open, and they still have to play defense on the other end, something that's not their strong suit. Then we're talking about Onyeka Okongwu against certain centers. He is going to be undersized. He has all the effort, and he has ability to shoot the ball now, yes. But again, I'm just thinking about what would happen on the defensive end. Now, yes, I hear what you're saying. We're still going to keep Trae Young, somebody who is a liability on defense. I get it, but he is still able to navigate the offense that we have, and we still haven't seen exactly what we could be just yet with Trae. We still don't know what we could be. But regardless, I'm saying whether you go to the negotiation table with Trae or to the negotiation table with Giannis, you're going to be there. And also, again, Giannis will be on the other side of 30. He's a finished product, but Trae is younger. I'm just trying to put things into perspective for everyone because this is a major deal. If they do trade, yes, that lineup is crazy. That bench, that bench, I ain't gonna lie, people are gonna be waiting for our starting lineup to go to the bench, or at least guys to go to the bench, and then you're gonna have to play that bench unit, and unless they're getting better on defense, which I don't see it happening, unless they're getting better on defense, I'm just saying, like, guys, we got to be real with that too. If we're going to talk about one guy being a liability on defense, we got to talk about the taller guys who are a liability on defense too. So just being honest and just being real, I love the idea of having Giannis, but it's what's it going to cost? Who's it going to cost? Also, I'm losing draft picks. I don't want to lose my leverage when guys like Cam Boozer out there, AJ DeBanson out there, and the other kid, Darren Patterson. Like, it just, those guys right now are considered top guys that the Atlanta Hawks could possibly snatch one of those guys and add them to what we have already. I'm not trying to lose that. We just gained that, and I'm not trying to give Milwaukee or opportunity to rebuild and start over, because we also give them trade. That's another trade piece that they can have, because they may not even keep Trae. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to do anything that can help the Milwaukee Bucks, a team in the Eastern Conference. Also, I'm not trying to lose that Pelicans pick that we got and we swindled. I think we should use that pick, honestly, unless a deal comes along where we just really can't refuse. Some people feel like this is the deal. Me, I think we need to keep it how it is right now, stay the course, see how we're looking with Trae, and then maybe we can make a decision at the end of this season or next season if we want to do something different. I think we should hold the brakes and see what we got. You guys let me know what you guys think. Regardless, you're going to lose Trae. Some people are cool with that. You're going to lose Zach. Some people are cool with that. And 3 first-round picks. This next batch of guys that's about to come out, you could add one of those guys for free on top of having another pick. So, perspective, guys, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, we have an opportunity to continue to build on this team with the young guys, or we can just gut it and just say, let's go ahead and just try to take a run at the Eastern Conference, try to skip some steps, and try to see if we can possibly win it now with what we have. I say hold your brakes. What you guys say? Get back to me and let me know in the comments. Until next time, guys, peace and blessings to you all, and to you all, aha.